Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and we're going to be going over the 23.1 update. It is quite a small update, but it is affecting a lot of people because there are some issues surrounding it, and there is obviously some feedback based on this, some information that Scopely have given us with the issues that are at hand. But let's look at the actual update itself first. And as we can see, we are here on the blog, and as I scroll down, something that has actually been added to the blog, which is great. I did actually request this the moment the blog was created, was a dark mode, just because I think the text has improved. As you can see, it's black text on a white background right now, but it used to be grey text on a white background, which was terrible. So you can just make it dark mode, and it kind of comes out like this. I'm going to be recording this video like this. If you want me to use the other version, like white background, black text instead, you can give me your feedback, which one you think looks nicer for my recordings. But I personally will always use this because it's just easier on the eyes for myself. I'll read over it. It says the 23.1 update, choice box stacking and bug fixes. The new 23.1 update has just been released. Download it to get the access to the new choice box stacking feature along with a few bug fixes. Check out the details below. Choice box stacking. The choice box stacking feature will help you declutter the general tab of your inventory by stacking all choice boxes with identical contents into a single stack whenever possible, instead of each individual choice box requiring its own slot in your inventory. Note there may be some rare instances where the boxes that appear to have identical contents may continue to not stack. So it's obviously going to be a work in progress. This is actually something that was announced a couple of updates ago, I believe, and it just wasn't implemented into the game. It was something that they were talking about adding and it just didn't come back. It is here now. There is some pictures about how this is going to work. Basically, you've got all these choice boxes, effectively the same choice boxes, have now become the same choice box effectively. As you see, it's just 99 times 99. Now, well, there are some bugs that have actually come along with this. We'll talk about that in a moment, but there are some general bug fixes as well. We'll just go quickly through these. It says, fix the reload that could happen when using the claim all button in the inbox if the player had a message to claim league rewards in another region. Fix an issue where purchasing a mystery bag from the featured tab of the shop will put the bag in the player's inventory instead of opening it immediately. In the combat fixes, it says they fixed the bug where the revive weapon effect wouldn't give the revive teammate the defense buff if triggered via a parting shot. Then it says fix the bug that would cause Manic to proc twice at the start of Survival Road when applicable. And then lastly it says fix the bug where Jackie's weapon effect would not resist, confuse or stun applied via a leader skill. We hope you enjoy our latest update. So basically you could attack Jackie with Mercer or a Jackie and she would never resist it, which is actually pretty interesting. But now that is fixed, so she is going to become more powerful. I guess that was a lot of strategies that people were working towards, trying to actually take her out early on. But back to the stacking feature. This is the screenshot that was provided by Scopely in terms of things going to 99. If you were in beta, you would notice that a lot of your crates got combined and it seemed like you lost a lot of crates. The reality is that the choice boxes seem to have been stacked by what they're called rather than what is in them. So for instance, on the left hand side, I've got 23 choice boxes. If I open it, it offers me war tokens or half-rotting heads. The thing is, all of those crates aren't that, but I can't get to the other crates until I open this. I actually don't want to open this right now. I want to hold on to it because there is an update coming to the war wheel, which I have talked about in the past. But I can't get to my next crates because of this, and this is a bug a lot of people are facing. And what's worse is some people have a lot more choice crates here, and they have important gear that they need to open, and you're being forced to open certain things before being able to get to the gear or being able to get to those S-class crates for the dailies, because these S-class crates are actually called S-class crates, so they're all in the same stack. If I open all of these, I think they're just going to all be the same. It's going to be from the Reckoning event for Savior's Reckoning event for the daily raids. They should all be the same. And yeah, they're all the same. So it's not like my daily S-class crate, which I can get from the roadmap, is stacking in there with there as well. So all my collectibles are in the same stack. They're actually in here behind these war tokens and half-rotting heads, unfortunately. And there's gear in here and basically everything else in here as well. Now, there was a post shared on the Discord and it said, hey all, just a quick update about the 23.1 beta choice box stacking issues. There are a few issues with the current version that we're actively working on correcting. Some players are experiencing reloading issues when they attempt to open these boxes. We're working on having a fix rolled out for this soon, likely within the next 24 hours. That should be updated already. There is a visual issue where it appears that the stacked choice boxes have all changed into one specific type of choice box. This is not the case. If you were to open all choice boxes in the stack, you'll still get all the correct items. You just are currently unable to choose which box to open first. We are working on getting this corrected so that only identical choice boxes are in a single stack as quickly as possible, but it will require another update to your game. While we work on getting this out to the impacted players, please rest assured that your choice boxes are not lost. Thanks for your patience while we work through this. So you've got an option here. You can just open your choice boxes in one big stack. Some people might actually prefer that because then you don't have to scroll around as much. You can just get through it quite easily. But some people might want to actually hold on to certain items. Like myself, I do not want to open this particular crate just because I want to wait and see, you know, what's happening with the Warcoat tokens and whether I actually want to open those, because it looks like there's going to be S-class items going to be adding to that potentially. So that is obviously an issue for a lot of people, and with updates always comes the potential for more bugs. That's kind of how updates works, guys. It's just how it works, especially things that add different functionality to the game. And this is actually good functionality, having it all stacked in one pile. As long as they're actually the same thing, it would actually be a good thing to add to the game. A very good quality of life thing, especially myself personally. And when we got that compensation with like loads and loads of choice crates, it would have been very useful at that point, because my inventories are so full. You got to do lots of scrolling. Real problem, guys, real problem. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this update video. It is a very small update, but I know a lot of people were having issues with it, so I just wanted to draw attention to the fact that there is a fix hopefully on the way. I am affected by it too, so it's just one of them things. If you want to work through those crates to get all the stuff out of it, feel free to. Otherwise, you're going to have to just wait it out like myself. That's kind of the way it has to go. But thank you very much for tuning into this update video, guys. I'll bring you more information on future updates as and when they are released. Thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.